Hello there. This is Dr. David Frederick Amakobe of African Wood Incorporated. We're a certified international recruitment agency. We recruit nurses in Kenya and in Ghana for placement in U.S. healthcare facilities. Today we're going to look at how to open a CGFNS account. How to open a CGFNS account. You need to go to CGFNS.org. So you have to type CGFNS in the CGFNS.org. Type it on there. It will come there, and then you're in there, already there. Okay. When you are here, this is the landing page. You want to go to login. When you point your cursor at login, you can see that it comes to CGFNS Connect for applicants, CES Connect for State Board of Nursing, and Authorized Agent Portal. As an applicant, you'll go to the applicant here. Okay? And it will bring this which says we upgraded the CGFNS Connect applicant portal. With this upgrade, you will now use your email as your username. You will also be asked to create a new password for account security, even if you already have a CGFNS account. All this, don't worry about it, don't read it, just go on. This is the first time you go. And here we go, okay? So, I think it's not properly, just make sure you refresh. Okay, it's come there. Okay, since you are an applicant, you will click at applicant here. And then, since you are new, you will say create an account. And it will come here, okay? You can see, don't look at that's my email, that's my password. You'll put your email where that one is. You put your email here. Let me put an email. Let me put an email code. Just David at Amakobe. And I'll confirm it. David at Amakobe.com. And we will put some password. I won't show, so you don't see, but normally if you click to show, it will show, but I'll just put some password. Okay. So we go and check, make sure that we got we got the confirmation email. Good. Anyhow, you go through there, and then I'll assume that you've gone through it and you created. So I'll go in now through. I'll go in through agent portal, okay, so that I can now access it from inside, so you can see what I mean. I'll go through there and then pick one agent or one client. Give me a minute. I'm logging in as an agent, so because I don't want to create a duplicate accounts. It's finicky sometimes. It doesn't. It will frustrate you a little bit. Like everything else, it's a machine. So you have to be patient with it a little, so that it can accept. Most people find it hard. Like if you go in there, it says it's not accepting that. So just try again. I want to do this with you so that you know that if you are trying to get onto CGFN account and it's giving you grief, it's not you. Okay? Sometimes it forgets the answers. That's good. So I got into my account. You can see that. Now, when you get into this account is an agent's account, so I have a lot of people's names. Hope you don't read them, but I'll pick one so that we can use it when we go in. Okay, so I'll pick this name, and now ignore that authorized agent dashboard. I want to use here. My dashboard belongs to this particular applicant. I'll go to their profile. I want to show you what you have to do after you got in. After you go sign in, you will need to complete all these sections: the personal information, the contact information, the employment and practice information, the specialty certification information, the continuing education and re-evaluation information, the license and registration information, the license and registration examinations, the higher education information, the general education information, and the English language. And the English language right now, you will just say you haven't taken the exam. Say no, you haven't taken the exam. Then it will tell you that you will need to come back here and put the exam. The reason why we are not asking for the exam right now is because the state through which we license our applicants does not require English, because it recognizes that Kenya teaches its nursing and practices in English. But the English language would be required because the federal government still requires immigrants from Kenya to show that they know English. So, although you will not be required to have English language during licensing, you will require it during visa screen. So we put that one later. North Coast puts it later so that we deal with the most important aspects of the process, because the process costs money, and we don't want you to spend money when you don't have to spend it. So the English language is money that you shouldn't spend upfront, or it's money and time that you shouldn't spend after. But you should have in mind that you will be required to do the test. And the English language is, you can do the EALTS, the International English Language Testing System, okay? Or you can do TOEFL, okay? And this is internet-based, okay? And you can do TOEFL also. They just want you to show that you've done English, or you can do the Magic and English test, okay? Or any of these tests are good, but you don't need them now in the front for licensing for this case. So we just tell you, when you come here, you say you haven't taken it, and this will pass. After you've done all that, and everything shows complete, it will not show complete, it will show review, and then when you submit it, it will show complete. It shows like complete like this, and then you will have a shopping cart here available. That shopping cart will not be available until you have completed all that part. And when it's available, you can be able to pick the services you need. Okay, like here she has already picked credentialing evaluation service. Okay, so you'll pick a service. I'll go back and find I'll find a candidate who hasn't picked a service, so that we can go through and show you what service to pick. So let's pick somebody. Let's pick somebody. Okay, see, this is a good example of a profile that is not complete. They completed the personal information, which is ready for submission. They completed the contact information, which is ready for submission, but they have not put in employment. Okay? They have not put in employment. You can see. Let's go back there. Let's go there. So they haven't put in employment. To put employment, you just come here and say add employer. Okay? And then you add the employer here. Since we don't know her employment, we're not going to mess with her record, but we're going to, so you just add, is this employer a health profession? You say yes, obviously. You don't want to give us employers who are not in a health profession. Then you put the employer name here, you put the supervisor, you put the position of the supervisor, and then you put the country. If it's Kenya, you find Kenya, and then you put it there, and then like that. So, and you put when you are when you started work, and if you are still employed there, you say yes. If you are not, you say when you ended it. Okay, and then you submit. So that's how you do the employer part. Then the same thing with specialties too. The same thing. All these sections, you have to make sure that you have filled all the sections, and each section is saying review. So again, specialty. If you have any specialty, suppose you are a registered nurse, you've been working, but now you went and specialized in ENT. So you put the specialty. You add specialty here. Okay, you add the specialty, and you put all the information and add. If you don't have any specialty, you just click here and say not applicable. Okay, I'll put that not applicable, and then say hit next, and say save. You'll see it change. Okay, it's saving. When working with CGFNS, make sure you have a good internet connection, and be patient. Be patient. Don't be impatient. First of all, the system is a little slow, and also the website, because it's being accessed from various places in the world, sometimes slow. You can see now it's changed submission there. So you need to fill all these sections until everything says ready for submission. Like here, I can go here and fill the English for her or them. I don't know whether you can go there and just answer the question here that we haven't answer. We say no here. Okay? You say no, and then the reminder comes here. Reminder. You have indicated that you have not passed an English language proficiency test, but one may be required before your order expires 1 year from purchasing a certificate for certification program or visa credentialing assessment or the credential evaluation service. Please remember to return to this page after you pass any English language proficiency test and ensure you have entered the score. Okay, now that's what I was telling you, that on this particular page of English language, you just say no here. You just say no and then hit next. And then say save. Okay, saving. Okay, we go back. You see, we have the English language is completed. The personal summary says it's completed, but we have personal information completed. We have contact information completed. We have the specialty certification completed. We have the English language completed, but the rest of them are not completed. So, if we go and you see it's showing that we can submit, but when we do submit, I won't show you because I wanted to reach this submission page. The submission page is this one, the personal profile summary here. You see, it shows that we're here, but when we submit, it will not submit. It's asking us whether we want to submit. Say this, and it will return an error to tell us that there are certain sections we haven't filled. Okay, now see we have sections that are remarked in red. Employment practice information, continuing education, license regulation, license examination, higher education, general education. So the owner of this profile need to come in here or get in touch with us and give us this information. Or if you, when you are working with the North Coast MTC, work with Jemima so that she can fill all this for you, and then you are ready. After that, we will have a shopping cart here. But you see, if we go here, the shopping cart is not available on this one. Okay. CGFNS has noted that you have not submitted your personal profile summary, or that has not been since. So it stops you and wants you to go back to your profile to complete it. Okay, so it brings you back here. When you fill your personal information, okay, fill all of it down, register now, everything. And then you fill the contact information. At this point, that's when they had a chance to pick on an agent, and we recommend you pick African Wood as your agent. That will allow North Coast MTC to access your profile so they can help you fill it. it requires patience, but something that needs to be done. You cannot start this journey if you have not signed up for CGFNS International so that your credentials may be validated. So thank you very much for taking your time to listen to this video. Get in touch with Jemima in North Coast MTC so that you can be able to work with her, and then you get your profile filled, so you get your card so that you can pay for your credentialing to be evaluated. Thank you very much for taking your time to listen. Again, my name is Dr. David Frederick Amakobe. I'm a consultant with African Wood Incorporated, certified international recruiters working with North Coast MTC to make sure your journey to nursing the world is successful. Thank you very much.